hope it's good enough. Probably good enough. Not a lot of stuff going on. Are we live? Are we live? Yeah. Okay, so I'm back. It's the second track of Daiwa Scarlet's career run. We did not make it the first time. A lot of, an amount of stuff went wrong. Could have done better. And this is still the setup we are going for. And we are still going to make her a attempt to make her a long racer. This is my second stream today. If you want a more in-depth, I guess just review of what are we trying to do today, you can check the first stream today. I probably try to link it. Probably cannot. But yeah, gonna go pretty much the same setup, those two. And yeah, just try to get a better, just try to get a longer finals, pretty much. Not really much going on. And yeah, let's do it. Where is she? Find motion. There she is. And yeah, let's hope for the best. And yeah, if we cannot make it again, then I'll do it tomorrow. Kind of running out of time, and we'll try again tomorrow with a medium finals. Same stuff. I probably don't have to explain a lot more. If you do want a little bit more explaining of what I'm attempting to do here, you can check the first video and maybe try to maybe come up with your own reason why the run didn't go so well. I did fail a lot of stuff. I guess made a lot of mistakes. Just thinking back on it. Whoops! Did I press anything? Okay, did not. Pretty much it. I do have to lock in a little bit more now. So the vibe of the stream is going to be a bit different. Also, yeah, YouTube. I'm kind of. YouTube is probably going to get mad at me for using a higher bit rate, but the game does fluctuate the bit rate quite a lot, especially on races. Gotta check that out later. Just have a little more experience with streams settings. And yeah, also microphone stuff. I gotta get a better microphone in the end. Same stuff. Going for that mood up. Going for friendships. And going for stats and skills whenever I can. Yeah, I'm not going. I'm only going to run on long nows. I don't want to risk getting a medium or a mile again. I have to be absolutely certain that we are going to get a long race, and we are still going to build her as a long racer. Because I do want to show people how to run long races whenever I get the chance. Swift and friendship did not get acceleration. She didn't really proc acceleration that much last run, but because of the way she runs, or at least that's what it felt like. If you remember last stream, she did not win this race. Let's see if she does win it now. I am going to watch all the races. And while I'm watching all the races, I will be, just trying to explain what I'm looking for at all times, and maybe discussing a little bit of the franchise.
さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいない一番人気ダイワスカーレット
私が一番期待している馬娘気合い入れてほしいですね
ゲートイン完了出走の準備が整いました
So yeah, what to look for in your debut races? Pretty much just, if she gets first, it means she's, you just pick the right stuff. Stuff like the legacy. I already explained it a little bit in the first stream. First Daiwa Scarlet stream. And picking the best strategy, getting lucky. You can get lucky with the first couple stats you get from friendships, but you can also just not have enough stats. And yeah, just checking if she has enough stamina. You can run out of stamina on debut races. It is not that uncommon. And then yeah, just checking if she got unlucky or boxed in. And if she didn't get boxed in, checking if she can break out of the box. Other than that, debut races are pretty free most of the time. And she did not win last time. Might have been a bad omen after all. So the first long race is only on classic year. We are in junior year. So we can probably just focus on stats. And yeah, also just a little, I guess, cheat sheet of what we are trying to do here. We're trying to go for those 120k fans by the last race, or I guess last goal over here. And then we are going for 600s stats all around the no, just all around. Now we can get the acceleration. Still need some fence. Just gonna do one bio race. Probably our best bet. That's 1 mile, 2 miles, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, can run miles whenever we get the chance. Run this one. We don't want to add to the medium races pool like we did last time. We had a lot of medium races, and we couldn't our long races could not catch up in time. And we focused really hard on long races, and we did not get a long race in the end. It's just 126%, not going for that. For that. Yeah. Sorry. Love that. Yeah, just Mario races. And maybe then go for G1 Mario races like those two. And then run this one. Do we need... No, probably don't even need to run that one. I'm just gonna go for that G1. Yeah. And then just forget about races. Yeah. So another thing to go right off the bat to achieve is to get 300 wit. If we get the chance, it is a good amount of wit to have earlier on. So, and we are also getting some friendship. That is center stage. Hopefully, no prudent. Still very good, in my opinion. Have friends, 3 friends, 2 friends. Don't really need any more wit. And this rounds up those 2 friends. You only need orange rank. Friends, 2 friends, 2 friends. I'm aiming way to do stuff a little faster. If you want a more detailed explanation, yeah, go watch the first stream today. I do have a bigger breakdown on what we are going for with Daiwa as a long runner. And a little bit more on the thought process behind decisions. And just a little bit more on why you should be watching races. And I did chat a little bit about football, if you are interested in that. I'm gonna watch the races. It is a mile race. Kind of short mile race. Or I guess shorter than long races. Long races can be very exhausting, which is why I want to get to them as quick as I can. Out of time. 2 hours streams. They are on the longer side.
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
At least for my streams, you know. They usually go from 1 hour and a half, 2 hours. But 2 hours is the upper limit. So same thing as the debut race. Checking for positioning, and then checking if she procs her skills. And like, yes, I learned the license, I don't know from where. I don't know where from. Yeah, what I was saying, yeah, so from last stream, what happened was that she didn't have enough power for a medium race, which meant this happened a lot, she getting stuck and not being able to break out of the pack, like so, and not being able to move that much. So it ended in her not being able to perform as good as she could. One of her advantages was having a lot of stamina. I mean, she still did find her way through here, which is excellent. Oh yeah, last stream, last race. She just didn't have enough power. Because for long races, yeah, you don't really need that much power. For long races, again, just gotta reiterate. Might sound like I am trying to blame all on the medium races. But my point is that I could have just trained more power to negate her getting stuck all the time. Friendship's going already pretty well. Already done with her and a couple others. So yeah, looking for long races and my OG ones. That's a goal. CG1. Already in the bag, and then this one. And they're just looking for longs. Let's go. Yeah, just simple stuff. Get those two ones if you have two good ones, or just decent ones. Just one friend. You don't want her friendship necessarily. That's just pretty much just one friend overall. That's one friend again. This one. It is speed. We need speed now. Probably gonna start going for stamina. Once we start racing long races. Right now, just rounding out those friendships. I know it is a good friendship, but sometimes it can be good. Can be worth it. It's a lot of friends. And power, right? Power gives a little bit of stamina, which is why I'm picking it. Which not really anything. Stamina is good for this race because it is raining and you need more stamina than usual for rainy races. Checking for mic. Checking if the mic is speaking. Whatever. F2P show. Going to be watching everything. I also, just take the time, advantage of those intros and announcements, just to think about the next training decision we are going to make and what I expect of this race. It is a G2, and G2s become very easy once you start running only G1s.
各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました。これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。先行争いはマルゼンスキー7番エアグルー
Might have the advantage here just by having a little bit more stamina than everyone else.
先頭集団を見ていきましょう。先頭はマルゼンスキー阪神で飛ばして行きます。2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは7番激しい先頭争い。10番外から行く。4番手に西のフラワー。差がなく待機シャトル。その後からエアグルーヴ。1馬審査ダイワスカーレット。ダイワスカーレット。
Let's say rushed. Yeah, kind of bad. Yeah, she bumped into additional power and had to go back. Kind of bad. She doesn't have a stamina skill. It is raining, and she is pretty much very far away from the first place. Yeah, she might not pass the goal now. That rush was very bad. I mean, if she makes the goal, it's already very good. And she got stuck. Yeah, she's trying to move through the pack. She doesn't have stamina to go around the pack. Does have a little bit of power though. That's 5th place. Yeah, she made it. You can see rush can be very detrimental to her performance. It was a very strong rush also. She just hit her face on National Flower. She tried really hard to go forwards. Which is why we have to watch races. If I had skipped the race, I would not have known why she got 5th place. I mean, at least that's my theory on what was happening in the race. And what I'm going to take into consideration. spark for a little bit of wit, a little bit of stamina. Or that's a lot of stamina. Oh really? Not really, just a little bit. Let's say another mile race. Does have a lot of stamina though. Yeah, I'm gonna try to focus a little bit on speed. Probably doesn't need it to. She has an amount of skills that she can get to compensate for velocity and acceleration. Probably same plan going for the same plan as the first stream. I'm gonna go for 600 stamina at first, and then 600 speed, and then 600 wit. Could go for 600 power just to be sure, but I would prefer a wit legacy than a power legacy. And sometimes you don't have enough time, or you don't have enough time or stats. You know, like we don't, or we do it all, to get 600 in all of them. And yeah, if you are using, Kitasan, max limit break, Kitasan block, or just regular max limit break SRs, yeah, pretty easy to get 600. Not pretty easy, pretty consistent to get 600. I don't really find it that worth it to go for 1 and 1100, because it goes, I mean, it doubles the chance, but it is doubling from 1 in 5 to 1 in 10, or I guess from 1 in 20 to 1 in 10 chances. Not really that much of a difference to me, to get a 3-star mark. Yeah, Daiwa Scarlet's ult isn't the greatest, just for the fact that she needs to touch first place. Sometimes, yeah, you just don't touch first place. She did 5th place for this race. Top 5. Never lost, which is why the story is playing. Let me read it. I am playing the game for the story, which means I did have to learn how to make make do without support cards, because I did spend all my carrots on getting outfits and stuff. And I don't regret it at all. Not even one bit. It is not coping, I swear. I do believe I had a better experience. Or I guess just a fun experience overall with the game. There were a lot of videos coming my way, and just articles coming my way, of people just saying, yeah, you should reroll. It is at the beginning of the game, you should reroll. If you don't reroll, you are crazy. And I did reroll. And I was having such a bad time playing the game. I didn't really like not having my horses and stuff. Or are we going for pretty much just prudent positioning? Prudent positioning helps a lot if you get a late start. Might even get a
文句なし
what's it called? Speed Star from
ここ
Fine
は
Motion.
負けられない一番人気8番
It would be pretty good.
行くわよ
Going to watch all races. This is first medium race. She has 3 skills to proc at the end. The last corner is the most important part of the race. So if you are having trouble picking skills, just pick those skills that have last corner or last straight or last part in the description.
少し不満か2番人気はこの子東海帝王さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいないジュニア王者ダイワスカーレッ
Yeah,
ト
prudent positioning pretty much just for if she gets a late start, and if she doesn't, it will have her with just initial positioning. Pace chasers are, in my opinion, the hardest strategy in the game right now to manage. Yeah, Locius can get boxed in, but they don't need stamina. And front runners cannot get boxed in, but they don't need stamina. And pace chasers can get boxed in, and they need stamina. So it's the worst of both worlds. They do have some cool skills though. That's pretty much it. I guess that's just for compensating.
続いて10番3番手には17番ダイワスカーレットこの位置につけています後からオグリキャップ後ろ東海帝王さらに西のフラワー外には7番差がなく成田大臣1番
Yeah, no, just looking for that last spurt.
外でウィニングチケットさらにはエアグルーブそして外目をつきましては14番そして内目をつきましては9番残り1000メートルを通過後方2番手に15番18番最高峰だ IS 風神先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょうか
IS 風神彼女の客室には合っていますね。
大欅を越え4コーナーへ
That's the last spurt.
優雅に話してもらうわ
You see, she has more than enough stamina. Okay, so if you see it happen, if you have played Red Shower's career, this happens a lot. Because Major Martin has a lot of stamina and an unholy amount of stamina in that career. So you get left behind. And yeah, Start has a lot of stamina for this run. You should check her expression at the end to see if she's tired or not. And it's before she starts celebrating. She can be the most tired person in the world, and she will just switch to the celebrating animation. Fans are very good. It is so hot today. I want to turn on the AC, but it's probably going to ruin the audio. I don't want to do that. The audio is already bad as it is. Okay, so that's a lot of friends. She had the rainbow. This would have been way better, but yeah, I'm not going for that.
ねえまだ走らないの早くトレーニング
She
しましょ
still
うよ
has 1 mile right now, just mediums now. Just gonna go for that stamina, and then we can focus
や
on
ってやるわ
speed right away.
今日のメニューは何
And yeah, checking for long races. Let's say long race. Already scheduled. I'm a genius. I just gotta wait for that one.
見てなさい。
Which is what I was mentioning in the other stream.
ね
I do not like this system. I do think it is a failed system. I'm gonna go for this. It is a rainbow and a friend.
え、よろしくお願いします。
Rainbow friend
体が
and
軽
speed.
い。
Cannot pass that up.
ぐずぐず。ね
And yeah, you can see how you have to analyze your options.
ここは負けられない一番人気。
I know they just said that I would be just going for stamina. But sometimes you just have to compare
行くわ
what you
よ。
are losing and if it is worth it to stick to the plan. So yeah, open race, pretty much just looking at how hard she wins this race.
美しい青空が広がる札幌レース場。ターフも絶好の両馬場になりました。
各馬娘の構想が期待できます。
人気と
calling.
実力を兼ね備えた8番、今日は3番人気です。この評価は
It's calling is a horse in the anime. I just saw a post about her. She does not look like that at all.
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って
She
体
looks,
勢整いまし
I
た。
do believe she looks cooler
さあ、
in
レ
the
ースが
anime.
開いた。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは一度にが
Brilliant positioning.
そうですね。
5番ダイワスカーレット。
You are
この
pretty much picking prudent positioning to help with late starts
一番人気
and getting closer to the front runners.
さあ、花に立ってのは5番。このままリードすることができるか。先頭から大きく離されて、2番手は6番ダイワスカーレット。ここにいた。そのうち並んで1番まもなく第4
Not really looking for anything in the start, in the middle of the race. If she had some stamina skills, yeah, would be looking for their moments of braking, just to see how they affect the race overall. Not really looking for anything.
かかり気味かもしれないです。息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが。
1コーナーから2コーナーへ向かう涼やかな風を肌に感じる札幌の地。順位を振り返っていきます。先頭は依然5番
And yeah, really looking forward to that race planner in the future.
すぐに続いて2番少し離れて12番外を回って7番1番
One of the reasons why I didn't plan enough is because it can take a lot of time. You know, I want to do this in a timely manner.
これは正解でしょうか。
5番彼女の
And
着
long
地
races
には合っ
already
ていま
make
す
it
ね。
kind of difficult.
一打となって団子状態の大混戦。
これだけ密集していると
Yeah,
間違いが
positioning
ありそうで
is
すね。
very good going around the pack rather than through the pack. She doesn't really have the aptitude to through the pack. There she goes.
ここからスパート。
Yeah, this is pretty much always going to happen. And if this doesn't happen and you are in a open race, if this doesn't happen, then yeah, gotta go back to the drawing board. Gotta get those legacies. You can find legacies on Discord. And even in-game, if you don't want to use the Discord for any reason, look for those Maruzenskis and Taiki Shadows and Major Orions. Preferably 6 stars and up. It's 40k. Looking for that 120k. Gotta check for the next long race. Let's say long race. How am I doing it? She only runs on one long race, alright. Just one long. And she runs on 5 races permanently. So we need 6 long races. Yeah, I'm just not going to risk it. go for this long race. It is an open, it is a waste, but that's just the game, just the way the game was designed. I do think it is a flaw in the game. This way of picking races is not fun. I mean, unless you are starting out, maybe, and you are having trouble with open races, then, you know, just open long races.
1番ダイワスカーレット
実力は完全に上位
Yeah,
ですね
it is super fun if you are just starting out. But yeah, once you get, you know, to this point where open races become a kind of a joke, you start to notice the flaw in the picking the finals design.
上空には灰色の空が広がる札幌レー
Could
ス場
skip it,
天気
but
は
I
何
am
とか
not
持ちこたえ
out of
両馬場の発表です
principles.
天気持ってくれるといいですね
人気と実力を兼ね備えた
I
5
mean,
番
still,
今日は
no, I
3
still
番
enjoy,
人気です
very much enjoy
この
watching the
評価は
races.
少し不満か2番人気はこの子セイウンスカイ威
And
風堂
checking
々とスタートを待つのはこの
If
馬娘
something goes terribly wrong, I have to know. I just have to know.
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう
各
She gets
馬娘
a second
ゲー
place.
トに入って態
I have
勢
to know why.
整いましたスタートです各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
誰が先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょう
先行争いはセイウンスカイ8番12番期待通りの
Long
結
race
果を
though.
出せるか
Not really any skills, just prudent positioning. Rock anytime now.
このままリードすることが
There
で
he
き
is.
るか2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは
Yeah, prudent positioning doesn't really do anything if she's already in a good position. I would consider this a good position.
単身で飛ばして行きます続きました8番ダイワスカーレットこの位置につけ
But
て
yeah,
います
she's already, yeah,
11番
prudent
少し
positioning
離れて
is
5番
just
少し後ろから4番すぐに続いて12番
a
そして内目につきましては2番
waste of
外を通りまして7番1周目のスタンド前にかかっていく
Which
さ
is
らに
okay.
14番
It's pretty much
それを見るように6番
It's
その
okay.
外並んで
It is a
13
safe
番
measure.
後方2番手に9番そして対後方
No, a
3
fail
番
safe.
意気揚々と先頭を
It is a
行きます
fail safe?
セイウンス
Not
カイ
really.
どうでしょうこの
It's
展
a
開
safe
当た
measure.
ってしまっているかもしれませ
Safety
ん
measure.
息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが
第1コーナー回って
Fail
第2コ
safes
ーナー
have
涼やかな風を肌に感じる札幌の地順位を振り返っていきます
Another
先頭は依然セイウンスカイ
thing.
2馬身リード続いて8番その後からダイワスカーレットその後ろに11番さらには5番そしてその後ろから行くのは4番1馬身差12番1馬身離れて2番そしてその外から行ったのは7番その内並んで6番
And
その
moving
後
up ahead.
13番後ろ3番
That front
外に
runner
ついて
already
14番9番最高峰だ
doesn't have enough stamina.
に入って変わらず
And Seiyun Sky probably will not have stamina either.
一段となって団子状態の大混戦
So Scarlet is free to go up ahead.
現在1番手はセイウンスカ
I see how she changed her stance
優雅に
as she goes up ahead.
任せてもらうわ
5番4番手内8番4番続いているそして外目をつきましては
She
2
goes.
番差がなく12番外で7番6番並んできた2馬身3馬身開いて14番第4コーナーカーブ
内から来るか外か
And
ら
yeah,
来る
if,
か
if this were happening in G1 races, I
最後の直線に持ち込まれ
wouldn't
た
really play this game anymore
ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか残り4
because
9番
the races would end up being pretty boring.
外から先頭を伺うのは9番余裕の走りだ後ろを
Like, what's the where's there's no excitement at all. Just seeing someone win by 10 miles. I do find more fun just fighting the game, you know.
2着は9番3着に入ったのは2番
ちゃんと見てたでしょうね私の走り
And you could see I can still have trouble beating the game. Stuff goes wrong. The last stream is proof of that. It was pretty much just fighting myself because you know I could have made better decisions or prevented a lot of stuff. That's just learning, you know.
ね
So no more longs, no longs. That's a goal. That's another goal. Maybe long here. No, let's say long. Go for it. I'm not taking any chances. And it's another long, 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 long. Yeah, long, long.
今日のメニューは何
Many friends. That's a lot of friends. gonna go for it. Friends, even if they aren't rainbows, they do contribute a little bit to the training. So I you know, even if they aren't rainbows, I will still consider the training option. That's 12, that's 7, that's like 5 less, and but you do get 15 stats, the stats, whereas over here you get 5, not that great stats, 5 guts. Chill Daiwa. Ichiban. She said Ichiban. Not really anything other than stamina. That's stamina. Early race, kinda bad. And then she has to get passed by another racer here, which cannot happen at all. So not that effective or consistent. She is getting past. Yeah, she's probably going to lose, so stamina doesn't matter.
注目の一番人気16番ダイワ
And if she is getting past, it's probably in the last spurt, which means stamina also doesn't matter. She pretty much uses up all her stamina before she starts her spurt, which means she cannot recover stamina. She calculates how much stamina she needs, she locks it in, and she starts her spurt. And every minute that goes into her goes to nowhere because she's already locked in. Medium race? Medium race, Tachyon has a stamina skill, so she can be dangerous, and Suzuka is a front runner, but she already got boxed out of the first spot. Probably not going to be able to come back. She really wants to go up ahead right off the start. Yeah, rip Suzuka. Or Suzuka. Yeah, she just cannot get out. She just cannot. So yeah, who else? Vegeta McQueen. She's better in long races. This is a medium race, so probably shouldn't be that much of a problem. Also, I don't think she needs to win this race. Daiwa Scarlet probably just needs 5th or 3rd place. I do believe this is a rigged race, a race where there is just one stacked up and jacked up horse running against yours, and they expect you to lose. You can still win though if you have stats, which we don't have. It's pretty good though. 2nd place. It is quintessential to her character development. Is it quintessential? Not really the right use to the word. It is just essential. Oh, really close. Obviously. Then another race. People do dislike when this happens. But you are kind of if you are playing, you know, just normally, you would be doing this out of your own will. you know, just racing G1s. We are not going for it. We don't really want to go for those G1s because they are medium races, and we want a long race. We don't want what happened last time to happen again. Again! What if I do that some order? Okay.
日の丸とユニオンジャックに見守られ、淀のターフでエリザベス女王杯を掲げるのは誰だ。3番人気はこの子です。ミホノブルボン。2番人気を紹介しましょう。アイネス風神。威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこの馬娘。オークス馬娘ダイワスカーレット。1番人気です。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
ゲートイン完了。出走の準備が整いました。
So okay, so since we are making her as a building her or training her
スタートです。
as a long runner,
揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
losing or not getting first in medium races is not that big of a deal. We want those. We want that. We just want to clear the goal and move on.
ハイペースで流れる展開もありえますね。
But yeah, if there is a long race goal, yeah, we should be looking for looking to win those races. She only has one stamina skill.
順位を振り返っていきます。現在1番手はアイネス風神。すぐに続いて
Should proc anytime now.
3番手には3番少し離れてスペシャルウィーク。5番手には
Would be really good to proc it.
内の方から6番
Not really a necessity because it is a medium race, so we don't really want or need that much stamina.
そしてその後ろから行くのは1番差がなく13番、あとは10番後方2番手に4番12番最後方からという体制であります。アイネス
There's
風
the
神先頭を進みますがこれは
stamina
正解
skill.
でしょうか。
アイネス風神彼女の
Okay, let's
確実
see
に合っ
if
てい
she
ま
can
すね。
break out of the pack.
得点へ向かう
This is why you need power for.
一気にレースが動きます。
It's breaking out of the pack.
これは直線勝負になるか。ダイワスカーレット外で足を止めています。ダイワスカーレット内で4走から400を切りました。最終コーナーを曲がって
She has a Delta squad. Look at this. As literally in a box. She might make it though. Yeah, not perfect. I mean, that's the definition, literal definition of getting boxed in. It had the horses in all sides.
悔しいわね。
悔しい。
次こそ1着でゴールするわ。
You know, it is a million race. We're not building for million races, and we already got 60k fans. Pretty good. Eight turns. Iron Wheel's pretty bad. That's a cooldown, hopefully. No deep breaths. Yeah, still gonna go for friendships and I'm out of friendships. She still has to run a lot of medium races. We did schedule this race, yeah. Can she run 2 times? Yeah, she can. Up tempo, deep breaths. Yeah, better. This one's probably better. No, not really. Yeah, pretty much it. Just deep breaths. It's full long though. Not really proccing here. Yeah, calm in a crowd. Calm in a crowd. This probably will not proc. This is bad. Early race and jam. Not really proccing anytime soon. Pretty much it. Just gotta focus on stamina, getting that stamina to 600. Same plan as last time. If she did get a golden,
行くわよ。
golden, stamina skill, they probably could have gone for more speed right away. But not really.
抜けるような青空
It
の
cannot,
もと
can't
中山
really
レ
go
ー
for
ス
speed
場
now.
芝3600ステイヤーズステークス16人の馬娘たちが挑みます。人気と実力を兼ね備えたテイエムオペラを今日は3番人気です。2番人気を紹介しましょう。成田大臣威風堂々とスタートを待つ
So
のは
what
この
was I
馬娘
talking about? Yeah,
オークス
about
馬娘ダ
rerolling.
イワスカーレット1番人気です。
I did attempt
各
to
馬
reroll
娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。
for Kitasan Black. I did have enough time to get 30k to at least spark her. But that's I don't really see. I didn't really felt worth it. Sacrificing so much story in characters and outfits. And just you can get a good amount of legacies also. Not just third legacies and medium legacies and long legacies. I did find way more worth it to go for outfits and horses. And I just wasn't having fun. You only have 4 horses, 4 stories that are not complete. And they are in their default outfits, which I find very boring. I found very boring, and that was just ruining the game for me. Which is why after I rerolled, yeah, I just went back to this account. I was having way more fun playing it this way. And I do believe it may be a better trainer overall. And it's pretty much what I'm trying to show with these streams is how you can also roll for horses and stuff and not care about support card meta and stuff and still have fun with the game and still be able to beat just the main mode of the game. I see a lot of people going for PvP strategies and what is Champions Meeting? I think that's also PvP. But this is a gacha game. It doesn't matter how well prepared you are going to lose to whales. It's not this isn't a competitive game in that sense. I believe it is, and I also believe it is just a casual game. You can see by the streams that you don't need a lot of time. Even if you know what you are supposed to do, or have a good idea on how to train your horse, it can still take you 2 hours to beat the game, to finish a career run. So I don't believe that can be considered a casual game at all. Yeah, you do have to be pretty serious about the game. Which I like, which is, it's what I look for in games. Just in general. That is our first G1 long. Probably the only one. How many long races? 1, 2, 3. 3 need more. 3 more. see if she wins it.
注目の一番
So
人気4番
probably the
ダイワスカーレット
what's holding her back? Can hold her back? Is lack of stamina skills. She only has 2. She doesn't have a golden stamina skill. And she only has the inherited skills and her ult. Stamina skills and her ult. And better sit up straighter, I guess. Okay, so she only has like 2 stamina skills, which aren't only 1 proc most of the time. And then she has, you know, just 3 regular
火花散らすデッドヒートに期待しましょう
speed skills and acceleration skills. Her ult can be kind of can be
これは
kinda
一番が熾烈になりそうですね
inconsistent. Yeah, that's the word. It is very dependent on having a horse next to her at the end. Sometimes that just doesn't happen. And yeah, if she's running, if she's a front runner,
いいライバル関係
I
に
do
なり
believe
そうです
that
ね
that is way more inconsistent than a pace chaser, which means yeah, her ult is just bad. It's one of those bad ults. If you are front running, yeah, you're probably if you get past, I guess, close to anyone, yeah, you're probably already lost the race. I don't believe there is a ult that can save you. Not even Scarlet's. Those 2 NPCs are going to be running out of stamina very soon. Oh yeah, also yeah, even in running G1s, if she had her when they have their default outfit, I also find that pretty kind of a deal breaker. Everyone's just, you know, exposing personality with their outfits, and meanwhile your horse is just wearing a default outfit.
ここからスパート一気にレースが動きます
You know, Lociu's outfit is so, I guess it has become so iconic. Whenever people draw her, they are drawing her in her default outfit most of the time. And it just felt bad, man, seeing her run in a default outfit. That's just missing a lot of, you know, just creative writing, just creativity overall. Missing a lot of immersion and stuff. So that's 70k, and that's 120k. So they're pretty safe on the fans department. If you want to know why we are going for fans, then yeah, check the other stream. Even though they lost, I do believe there's still a lot of information to help people with their training. That's for long, that's for medium, that's for early race. That doesn't work. That is very bad. Yeah, out of options, out of chances of running, out of energy. I mean, at least we got a hamburger. It's pretty nice. Stuff going here. Okay, she's for long. Bad because random. Bad because random. Good because breakout. And long. Long and final corner. Inner rail. It's kind of bad though. in the rear. I'm gonna go for it. A little bit of stamina, a little bit of power. And the that's very bad. And yeah, Valentine's, so 6k, level 2. Pretty much it. It's the
行くわよ
and first for speed. Should have been looking for long races. Oh, just a second. Just a second, just a second. I'm back. Okay, so yeah, looking for those long races. And that was a long race, right? Gia 3 race. Gotta check my mic. I hate this mic stuff. I really hate this finding annoying.
ここは負けられない
Me.
一番人気
I just got a better mic, right? Ugh. I mean, at least it isn't an open race. Yeah, if you are having trouble with open races, if you aren't having trouble
美しい青空が
having trouble with
東京
open
レース場
races,
ターフも絶好の両馬場
then
になりました
十分に実力を出せるレースとなりそうですね。
3番人気には
Yeah, then go
セー
for
ルスカイ
uh,
この評価は少し
Gia
不満か
3
2番
races.
人気はこの子オグリキャップさあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にい
and
ない
once you don't have any trouble with G3 races, go for G2s and
私が一
G1s.
番期待している馬娘、
And
気
so
合い入
on.
れてほしいですね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました今スタートが切られました各馬娘綺麗なスタートを切りました
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いは13番10番セイウンスカイ期待通りの結果を出せるか1番人気ダイワスカーレット
So yeah,
13番最長に飛ばしていきます
same
さあ激しい先行争いで前に出る
thing
のは13
for
番セイウンスカイ
open races.
並んできた
She should
激しい先頭争い外から外から
demolish
10番
competition.
さらにその内からはダイワスカーレットその外並んでオグリキャップその内並んで3番
And yeah, we're pretty much just looking for if she doesn't, we have to absolutely be able to tell why she didn't get first place.
気になる開きです。
Which means, yeah, just watching the whole race.
10番大きく離れてダイワスカーレット1馬身離れて5番その後3番すぐに続いて
Looking for that calm in the crowd rock in the middle, and looking for the other recovery skill. And then look if she gets a rush status or if she gets a late start status, and how that affects her
セイウンスカイ彼
her
女の着地
performance
には合っ
in
て
the
ます
race.
ね。
順位を振り返っていきます先頭は依然セイウンスカイ1馬身
And then looking for though that last corner.
そしてここで先頭は10番内から2番
We're gonna be able to gonna be able to check if she's activating all her skills at the end. And if she isn't, yeah, probably a wrong strategy or just wrong skills overall. Checking for positioning, you need width and power in unison to be able to position well and avoid getting boxed in. It's not just power, at least that's how I see it.
先頭10番レースはよどみなく進んでいますその後ろにセイウンスカイその後から
Just my experience.
ダイワスカーレット後ろオグリキャップ2馬身離れてウィニングチケットそしてその内から行ったのは3番残り 1000m を通過
The commentator just got bored. Pretty much it. You can see she is, yeah, pretty much demolishing the race. As she should. And if she didn't, you know, if she didn't get a distance, we should have also been able to tell why she didn't. It is still a form of information gathering in this type of games where you are just picking options. Information is everything. Ran out of stamina. You can see her right here. See her face? Almost falling down. Means she doesn't have enough stamina. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to leveling up stamina. This is the information gathering I was talking about. If we did not watch the race, if we have just skipped to the end, could not have come up with a reason, or I guess could have not just be able to tell that she didn't have enough stamina at the end. I mean, she did have enough stamina. She just doesn't have a lot of stamina for those type of races. Which is why we have to go for some more stamina. Not really anything else. Pretty sad. Pretty sad. Just wanna go for this one. I know the next race is not a long race. It's a medium one. She only needs top 3 though. And yeah, I gotta go for a great status. Good status is not enough if you don't have, you know, if you don't have support cards. And yeah, rainy race and medium. Rainy race, medium. Medium, rainy race are almost as stamina dependent as long races.
早春の阪神に最強を自負する馬娘が集う。
So yeah, she might still perform very well in this race.
東海帝を威風堂々とスタートを待つのはこの馬娘。グランプリ馬娘ダイワスカーレット一番人気です。
気合十分いい顔してますね。
各馬娘ゲートに入って体勢整いました。今スタートが切られました。各馬娘揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました。
これは位置取りが熾烈になりそうですね。
先行争いは10番、1番スーパークリーク、期待通りの結果を出せるか。1番人気ダイワスカーレット、10番
Since it is almost as close as a long race, Majiro McQueen and Super Creek are also way scarier in those races. By those races, I mean medium rainy races. Race S. Check the mic. Let's take it off for a second. And then yeah, looking, checking if she procs calm in the crowd. Like that. And the other one. And checking for her strategy. Let's see if she wants to go through the pack or around the pack. Probably gonna go through the pack. So we have to check if she's able to do it, to break out of the pack. Which she is. Very nice. There she goes. And yeah, if she wasn't able to break out of the pack, yeah, pump up some power. You mainly want to win just races or go with races at all. If you still need fans. which she doesn't need fans anymore. She already got to 120k fans, so winning any race is just a bonus now. 2 more to go. Gotta get that it's gonna help a lot with stamina. Let's say gold. I saw that recently. A gold spark. And she gets, you know, just more skills. I get more stuff. So yeah, April. You get a level whatever. Okay, so that's friends. That's stamina. No, that's wit. This is fine to get. This one's bad, right? That is also bad. That is a pretty bad event. Okay, so same thing. About 600. I'm going for 600 speed. Rector? Gorman? Maybe? That would be pretty good. Let's go. Going pretty well. How many longs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. Can erase this one and then erase this one. Just for defense. Yeah, that's the plan. That is that plan. So this is acceleration. You can see here she already has acceleration from Maruzensky. Redshift. She already got it. I do believe you only need one acceleration skill. And anything else, it's kind of a kind of too much. But yeah, if that's the only option you have, then yeah, just go for it. Race, and then race, another long. You can see longs can be kind of hard to find. How many are those going to be? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, still gonna. How many longs again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then 7. So it's gonna be 7, 7 again. Oh no. Yeah, I'm just gonna just run 2 longs again. And 1 mile. I just didn't really want to run open races, long races. Because there's only so much I can talk about in long races. Could skip it, but you know. I am not skipping any races. Doesn't matter. So long G2s, probably the first one in this run. That's okay, that's St. Jordan. St. Jordan is also cool. Wish I could go for her banner. I do love all the gals. The gals? Gals? They are all cool and hip and cool, you know? Oh yeah, looking for that brilliant positioning at the beginning.
人が競り合っているぞ。期待通りの結果を出せるか。
Checking for her positioning, checking for her stamina. By the end,
快調に飛ばして
she
いきます。
she has a very good amount of stamina now after the last inspiration. So not really scared anymore of running out of stamina. And then yeah, just checking if she's keep up the pace with those front runners. Mihono Bourbon is a good front runner for longs. So she might be a problem. From the crowd, very good. Deep breath, also cool. I mean, it is a G2, not really any problem in not getting first place. She's getting boxed in though. Let's see how well she does.
先頭を進みますが、これは正解でしょうか。
ミホノブルボン、彼女の客室には合っていますね。
ミホノブルボン、まだリードをキープしています。続いて17番、大きな
Let's go, Scarlet.
4コーナーへ。さあ、いよいよ
That's
直線だ。
Redshift.
どの
The
タイミングで
acceleration is good. Yeah, she got
仕掛ける
boxed
の
in.
か。まだ1馬身以上の差があるぞ。ここから捉えることができるのか。気持ちよく逃げている。ミホノブルボン、まだ差がある。ここから先頭を捉える子は出てくるのか。最後のコーナー、最初に
I could tell from the middle of the race
だが後続も追いすがる。
that she couldn't really move up ahead.
ここで先頭に立ったウイニングチケット。
That's just a game, you know.
ライスシャワー200を通過。並びかけてきたのはライスシャワー。3番手争いはミホノブルボン。当選上段ライスシャワー。
Couldn't find an opening.
ライスシャワー。1着でゴールイン。実力を遺憾なく発揮しレースを制
But
した。
that's just a game. Just a game. It is okay. It was an optional race. We pretty much only wanted to race it for just for the final count of races. This is more than okay. Good example, you know, it's a good example on how, you know, getting boxed in is the boogeyman. It's very much real.
一番を譲る気なんてないわ。
Do we go for G1s again?
今日のメニューはな。
Yeah, why not? Why now? Why not? You know, can we even move long? Say long? Just need one more long? Wish it could be a G2 or G3 long? Let's say G2 long. G2 longer. Also another G2 long, and then yeah, I can finish. Yeah, it's pretty much. No way we are getting more mediums now, right? Okay, we're gonna race. Am I going to race? Yeah, I want the speed. Don't care.
根性で頑張りましょう。 何よ。
Is it a wit? Oh really? Oh really? Well rested. Excellent.
ね
No, really?
え、やってやるわ。グズグズしない。
Oh really?
見て
Speed it is. Speed 600 as soon as I can. As we can. 23. 20 plus 9. That's 29. That's just 23. 3.
行くわよ。
So this is more stats. Okay, and then rest.
海に行くのね。
This was an okay summer camp.
いつもより気合い。
Did we schedule? We did.
ね
Very nice friendship.
え、よろしくお願いします。
Friendship training.
何よ。
Do we risk it? Okay,
おかしいわ。
did not.
あーん。出発しましょう。
Getting a great start is very important. Speed start, please. Yeah. Uramando. I mean, yeah, looking pretty good. Two good skills, and 2 gold
1番左
skills. And running long, and then skip. I just
文
want
句な
more
しの
trainings
絶
to go.
好調見てなさい
Failing that last training was kinda
ここは
sad.
負けられない1番人気3番
She would have gotten what is it called? 600 speed.
行くわよ
It is okay though. We are mainly going for 600 speed because everyone needs speed. And for that chance of getting a 2-star Spark Legacy. Or I guess a higher chance of getting 2-star Spark Legacy.
ウマ娘たちが追い
Even
求める
if it
一
is
条の
a
盾
speed
鍛えた足を武器に行く
already,
栄
it
光への
is
道
would be already
天皇賞
pretty
は秋3番人気には東海帝王2番人気を紹介しましょうウォッカ威風堂々とスタートを待つの
Or
は
check
こ
for
の
Mike.
ウマ
Mike,
娘
Mike, Mike,
グラン
Mike
プ
check.
リウマ娘ダイワスカーレット1番人気です
Stream might be a 1.5 hour stream,
ゲートイン完了出走の準備が整いました
mostly because I am not explaining
さあゲー
everything.
トが開いた各ウマ娘
And I
揃って
think
綺
stuff
麗な
very
スター
fast
トを
now.
切りました
みんな集中してましたね好レースが期待できそうです
先行争いはダイワスカーレットスーパー
Yeah, looking for that good positioning. She does have. Does she have? I think she does. Oh, there are no runners. So yeah, same stuff. If you have watched the last stream, that means they are free to go up ahead. That's a bad government. Way too early. Okay, that's a not runner probably. It's just probably got a late start. Probably. Probably got a late start. Late start. Whatever.
並んできたすぐに続いて13番そのうち並んで5番後方2番手に14番そして最後方テイエムオペラ王8番
Pretty much you're looking for those stamina procs. They are in a good position.
これは大胆な作戦
And looking for that last spurt if she has, and checking for her positioning.
これだけ密集していると紛れがありそうですね
That's two skills. Probably her ult now. Yeah.
優雅に勝たせてもらうわ
Everything going according to K-Cut. K-Cut from this play. Is it K-Cut? Or is it K-Cut? Also, yeah, she has to win this race for her goal. Check for her stamina. Oh, not really that tired.
この子にかなう馬娘はいるのかやったぞダイワスカーレット並みいる強豪をねじ伏
It
せ
is a medium
今
race
天皇
though.
賞秋を制覇した2着エイシングラッシュ3着スペシャルウィーク
やっぱり私が一番なんだから
Chiba. Not going for that mile race might have been the best decision in this, or I guess most clutch decision in this run, probably.
何よ無理
Schedule race, that's the long one, right? Yeah. It's gonna be 6 and then 7. That's 3 races. Let's count between. I am so sorry. I just don't want to get a medium finals again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically, only need just one more long race. Still wanna go for those two. Yeah, I don't.
あーもう
I do not
口に
care.
体がついてこないわ。
Yeah, let's rest.
今日のメニュー柔軟もねえまだ走らないの？やってやるわ。いつもより気合い入れてくわよ。早くで
Check for skills. I mean, probably not gonna get anything. And then, yeah, just gonna get SP star to round it up.
一番
I am pretty,
ここは負けられない一番人気5番
not really, not really pretty. I mean, making running or I guess training
行
a
くわよ。
long race horse can be pretty exhausting mentally. Just because the races are, long, you know. But I do enjoy it. Just because I'm tired doesn't mean
あ
I
いにくの
am
雨が
not
芝を
enjoying
濡らす
it.
中山レース場馬場状態の発表は主となってしまいました
ここまで
I mean,
重
it
たい
means I
馬
am
場だと
pretty
得意
invested,
が出てきちゃいますね
at least.
3番人気はこの子ですオグリーキャップ2番人気を紹介しましょう
Rainy race, long rainy race are probably the best benchmark you can do for your long race horse.
出走の準備が整いました今スタートが切られました
It is AG2 though.
揃って綺麗なスタートを切りました
これは一度見が熾烈になりそうですね
マヤのトップガンと2番
I mean,
この2人が競り合っている
it pretty much becomes AG1, I guess.
1番人気ダイワスカーレットマヤのトッ
We'll,
プガン
we'll see.
快調に飛ばして行きます1
Further.
コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かって行きます
Further positioning and then
マヤのトップガン
looking for those
このままリ
that
ードすることが
Gorman
できる
proc
か2番手の位置で先頭を伺う
and
のは
Common
2番
proc
およそ5馬身開い
and
て
prefer
ダイワスカーレット
position
4
proc
番手にはオグリーキャップ5番手には1番外から行く
and
メジロ
deep
マックイーン
breaths,
それ
maybe.
に続いてシンボリルドルフ大きく離れて14
Sort
番
of
サラマ
stamina
ク
skills.
13番内を回ってスペシャルウ
And
ィ
yet,
ーク11
if she
番
is able to close this gap,
6番後方2
this
番
gap,
手に10番
huge gap
3
here,
番最高
would have been
峰から
really
の
nice.
体勢であります意気揚々と先頭を行き
It
ます
would be a lower chance of getting boxed in.
分かってしまっているかもしれません息を入れるタイミングがあればいいですが
向こう上面に入って先頭はマヤのトップガン先頭がやや速いのか間延びした展開です
仕掛けどころの難しいレースになりそう
It
です
will,
ね
it would also mean that everyone here has to catch up, which means they are losing stamina. Which will lose more stamina because they have to accelerate. First position. Okay, so from this point onwards, all stamina skills procs are very good.
1番それを見るようにメジロマックイーン1馬身離れてシンボリルドルフ内から行くオグリーキャップ5馬身離れて13番内にはスペシャルウィーク外を回って11番
The
そしてその
OBS,
後ろから行くのは6番
OBS
内で
very
3
nice.
番そして14番最高峰9番マヤのトップガン先頭を進みますがこれは正解でしょ
Yeah,
うか
this is very, very good.
合っていますね
Getting close. Already getting past this front runner. This front runner is top 4. Those are some good procs. Stamina skills, good procs. Very good procs. You know? Yeah, let's see if Maya can handle
その後から3番
handle stuff.
内を回ります14番最高峰ポツンと1人9番現在1番手はマヤのトップガンその後ろにダイワスカーレ
Yeah, she
ッ
cannot
トそしてそのうち2番
Getting,
その後
she's
ろメジ
getting
ロマックイーン
past her.
優雅に勝たせてもらうわ。
その後1番オグリ
Cannot
ーキャップ
handle
並んで
long
くる西
rainy
の
races.
向こう正面各馬娘
Maya no
たちの動
Topic
きが激しくなっ
or
ています
I guess anyone
ダイワスカーレッ
in
ト
the
が
race.
この位置につけています残り 1000m を通過さらに内マヤのトップガン3馬身離れてメジロマックイーンスペシャルウィーク続いている
Yeah, you can see how even G2s feel like open races.
This
would not ever happen in AG1, even if it was raining. And we are pretty close to the end of the game. Only one more turn, and the races are still like this. It shouldn't, this shouldn't happen. We don't even have any meta cards or anything. I mean, I guess it is a way to, I guess, not intimidate your players. Just fight. I just wish they didn't have to make, you know, us, people who want long races, to run G2s.
ちゃんと見てたでしょうね
Wish there was a way to just pick your final race. Maybe just at the start? Yeah, just pick your race at the start. Is one change I would have preferred. Or at the end. Whatever. Just wish it wasn't like this. Just destroying the competition is not fun. So yeah, holiday,
文句なしの
yada yada, level 4. Yeah, not gonna get speed star. Okay, this is what she was born to do.
ここは負けられない一番人気
That's a lot of face chasers. $11K. I am streaming on 11K. Google, what are you talking about? Not Google, I mean YouTube. YouTube. YouTube.
年末の中山で争われる夢のグランプリ有馬記念。あなたの夢、私の夢は叶うのか。3番人気には三輪隼秀。
It is kind of hard to add G1 longs because those are, no, they are based on the real life. The schedule. And yeah, in real life you don't really have G1 longs that much throughout the year, I mean. Yeah, maybe just change the way the less type of race gets picked. No fun for it?
ダイワスカーレット早くも先頭に躍り出た2番手の位置で先頭を伺うのは16番そのうち並んで
I believe this green one is a front runner. And if she isn't, yeah, it's pretty much, yeah, everyone's pretty much done. If Daiwa gets the front, yeah, she's just gonna pull everyone close to her and make everyone waste stamina. Okay, this was really what's the word?
どうでしょうこの展開かかってしまっているかもしれません一息つけるといいですが
1コーナーからそして2コーナーへ向かっていきます依然先頭はダイワスカーレット続いて成田ブライア外から東海帝王スーパー
This is also why I don't really like running front runners. It's probably it's probably what's going to happen. I do like front runners when they have to fight for first place. I do find those type of races very stimulating. Stimulating. Yeah, good stamina procs. Everyone's done for.
馬娘たちがどう動くか目が離
And
せま
even
せん
if they do catch up, Daiwa Scarlet has her ult as a backup mechanic, as a win more mechanic, or not lose mechanic, whatever you want to call it. Okay, yeah, this race shouldn't happen.
他の追随をまるで許さなかったぞ勝ったのはダイワスカーレット夢の扉が今開かれた
Okay, so now hopefully, if I did my math right, we are going to get a long finals.
やっぱり私が一番なんだから
Is my volume too loud? Probably not. Hopefully not. Yeah, number one. her story isn't that complicated, but I do like her just attitude. Made me her made me like her a lot more. So 600, 600, we play 600 with now.
集中しなきゃ一番以外か
Firm with Cloudy. Cloudy doesn't really affect stuff,
ここは
I
負
believe.
けられない一番人気8番
It was it long, right? Did I check it? It is. I just checked. Yeah. The stream replay.
い
I
く
would
よ
have been so mad. But this is what we prepare for all day.
上空には灰色の
If
空が
anything,
広がる京都
it
レー
is
ス場
a
天気は何とか持ちこたえ両馬場
present
の
to
発
Star
表です
Games.
天気持ってくれるといいですね。
人気と実力を兼ね備え
Let's
た
just
セイウンスカイ
change
今
the
日は
way
3番
we
人気
pick
ですこの
last
評価は
race.
少し不満か2番人気はこの子テイエムオペラ王さあ今日の主役はこの馬娘を置いて他にいないグランプリ馬娘ダイワスカーレット1番人気です
私が一番期待している馬娘、気合い入れてほしいですね。
We're checking for the late start. If you look at the late start, we do have prudent positioning.
さあゲートが開いた各馬
And
娘
checking for her positioning
誰が
after,
先頭に抜け出すか注目しましょ
or
う。
I guess in the middle of the race. I think rush not really that bad.
ちょっと
I
前
say
に
deep
出ま
breath,
したね。
really deep breath. Maybe it was in response to her getting rushed. Not sure. And prudent position. It is okay. So, in comparison to the last or last attempt at doing this, she had so much stamina. I mean, she did have a lot of stamina to compensate for her lack of power. And power, you know, the shorter your race, the more power you need for the last sports. And for long races, she's compensating for that lack of power by just having a lot of stamina by the end. And she doesn't need she did need that she needed everyone to use up their stamina so she could take advantage of everyone lacking stamina. If that makes any sense. But in medium races, people weren't really using all their stamina, so she had no advantage at all. But in this, yeah, she has a lot of stamina, or the good amount of stamina. She makes up for her lack of power in the end. Or should, you know, she can still lose. And I can still be a fraud.
セイウンスカイ彼女の客室には合っていますね。
Is here they might have, you know, more power than her,
勝たせてもらうわ
but you can't really use your power
かけていきます。
and speed if you don't get to the final stretch and have enough stamina. She does. She's pretty much compensating for everything by having a bunch of stamina. And yeah, she couldn't really do that in the medium races. Everyone wasn't running out of stamina on time.
やっぱり私が一番なんだから
And she was, you know, getting stuck. The pack, stuck. But can come up with a lot of reasons. So yeah, what I'm thinking of is pretty much, yeah, just she wasn't built for medium races.
一緒に頑張ろう。一番以外か。
Medium races. I guess those are long. Which is why you should, when you start your career, you should plan your finals from the start. These long videos are pretty exhausting, even to watch. I do have to watch every VOD. I mean, I don't have to, but I do want to watch every VOD. I'm currently on the El Condor Pasta VOD, but I was just so upset about my mic setting. And yesterday, just, you know, just say brain rot, say mind goblin.
気合十分いい顔してます
Probably
ね
doesn't even matter. Probably going too hard on myself. I guess if I can make up for the bad audio with, I guess, better commentary and just better gameplay, I guess that could be a... I could make up for it. Or I guess maybe stream quality. I do have one stream that I don't remember which, that I just popped up all quality. I gotta check that one. Maybe I can tell the difference. So yeah, same stuff. Looking for that rush if she does get one. Looking for Gorman. Calming a crowd. Deep breaths. And preferred positioning. Is that it? You know, just checking for positioning. And if she's running out of stamina by the end, and checking if she's proccing all of her skills. That's an alright former. That's an alright for position. Yeah, one of the main reasons why Spakrik is very strong in long races is because her ult skill gives her stamina back in a good position in the race. So she always has more stamina than everyone else by the end, which means she can just pump up whatever she wants instead of stamina. Commentators, where are you? Commentators? Do I have commentators? No. Okay, let's see. Everything coming up together. You can see Super Creek coming up. Let's rush it. Okay, I don't think anyone's catching up to Scarlet. So what happened here? There was only one NPC ahead of her, and that NPC ran out of stats and stamina. NPC couldn't keep up, couldn't lead the race, so Scarlet took the... she was able to go ahead way earlier than she should have, or than she's allowed to. So she started her spurts very early, and everyone behind was not prepared. That's how I rationalize what happened there. Yeah, Super Creek, second. Yeah, got that width to 600 Got that speed 600, stamina 600, way over what we wanted. And then yeah, just going for power. So that's 12 power, that's 11 if you go for speed, so for speed. Very nice. Is nice. Speed star maybe? Yeah. Yeah, you can see here, speed star, break out of the pack. That's what she was lacking last time. And then final corner. A very good skill. You know, everyone has a problem breaking out of the pack. Even front runners is always very useful. Yeah, just one front runner. Hopefully it is a NPC like last time. So she can just tail. Let's see who's the front. Oh no, it's Marusensky. Yeah, it's gonna be a regular race. Most likely. Marusensky isn't running stamina anytime soon. Yeah, that's okay, so it all comes out to 2 in this race. And yeah, if it doesn't win, I am a fraud, and I'll try it again tomorrow or next time. And we'll probably be doing a medium race. Because yeah, I'm not doing all races 2 times, 3 times in a row. I'm not doing that. I'm not crazy. Doing long races, I mean doing all kind of races are fun in moderation. So looking for that brilliant positioning and checking if she can keep up with Marusensky. You see Marusensky is pulling everyone, pulling everyone, or has to, everyone has to catch up. So whoever has the most stamina is more likely to catch up to Marusensky. And yeah, she might even run out of stamina. You see she changed her stance. Okay, so looking for that Gorman, deep breaths, perfect preferred positioning, and common crowd. Is as much stamina as we can get. And maybe maybe get closer to Marusensky and avoid getting boxed in. Still, okay, starting to roll out. That's one. Gorman's probably the goal here. Did she run out of stamina already? Okay, so Marusensky ran out of stamina. Yeah, she ran out of stamina. That's just how it is. Yeah, you can see what's gonna happen now. So the only way she loses is if someone is jacked up enough to catch up to Daiwa and have stamina and have enough velocity and break out of the pack. Ryan is probably the best bet. But yeah, Scarlet's just going to go up ahead and with the race, most likely. This is why you don't want your front runner running out of stamina. Okay, so this would have been I guess a harder race. If her this is ridiculous though. This feels like an open race. Yeah, you need those front runners. I guess the game or the game becomes too easy. Okay, that was Daiwa Scarlet finals,
今ここに
and
優
I'm
秀
not
たちの
a
頂
prop.
点が誕生です。2着はメジロライアン
And that, yeah, that was without Kitasan or Super Creep or any SRs. Just your regular event cards, and she got Legend. You don't really look for a Legend. Shouldn't really. It's whatever. It helps with ranking. Okay, what should yeah? Just gonna go on a rant about the way you pick your last race, and just about how you should plan from the start which race, which final race you should go for. You can see last stream we focused really hard on running long races from the start, and yeah, we just did not get the long race in the final. It was a 50-50 chance. We had 7 medium races and 7 long races, and I think they do a coin flip, and yeah, we got medium. Someone can probably check it out later. But yeah, it felt really bad. We weren't really even focusing on medium races. We actually ran a lot of long races, even open races. Which they can, I mean, any open race is boring if you already know how to win, get to the finals, even get to the finals, or even beat the first goal. Open races are very easy. So yes, again, please just maybe add an option at the beginning to pick, or you know, if it does ends up being a coin flip, just maybe just allow us to pick. If it is a 50-50, and you can still keep it, you know, this mechanic. But yeah, just be able to pick more reliably what type of race you want would have helped a lot. I don't believe this is fun for anyone, even for me, you know, running open long races. Anyways, that was my open long races rant. I just have to I just have to talk about anything at the end there. I do like I do think your biggest reward is being able to watch the last concert. Yeah, nothing really, you know, really nothing to get here. Those two, yeah. Pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Could have gone for more acceleration, but you know, it's whatever. Okay, so got 3 stats to 600. Maybe could have gone for 600, minus 100 for this, minus 100, and this would have been 600, but no. Cannot really control that. Let's see if she becomes a good parent. She did not, and it was power, the only one that we didn't have. It is okay. That's just a game. Best Daiwa so far. First time I've ever done her as a long racer. You don't really have, you really only need the basics of running and training horses for long races and medium races and mile races, you know, and then you can just adapt to your horse.
お兄様あのね
When it's on rice shower or rice shower.
だよ
There's a lot of stuff going on.
早速トレーニングしちゃう
So, for next time, we are done with pretty much everyone here. I'm not going to do it her, at least right now, because it feels redundant to do. I just got her yesterday. It's kind of redundant. And then yeah, Machani Futaru. Yeah, it's pretty much the Sakura Bakushiro. Just pump up that speed. Pump up that speed. Pretty simple. And then you add those 3 bosses over here. We're gonna spend I don't know, a whole week doing those. But yeah, Sakura Bakushiro tomorrow. Let me do this gacha real quick. Only this one. Okay. You know, maybe we got more Falcon? Maybe? I do like that. It already. Tachyon is theoretical particle smart faster
あのね
than light.
プレゼントが届いたの
And okay, so that was the Daiwa Scarlet career. Thank you, Daiwa Scarlet, and thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time.